If you've been on Instagram for a while, you've definitely felt it, right? The platform has completely changed the game. The stuff that used to work, yeah, it's falling flat now because the rules have totally been rewritten. So let's break down exactly how you can win on the new AI-powered video-first Instagram of 2026.
So let's just start with the biggest question on everyone's mind. Why isn't your account growing? You're putting in the work, you're posting, you're engaging, but those numbers just aren't moving. If that sounds familiar, you need to hear this. It's probably not you. It's the platform. The game changed, and you just need the new playbook.
And that's really the first thing we have to get our heads around. The old playbook, it's officially broken. Those strategies that built huge accounts just a couple years ago, well, today they can actually hurt your reach. It's time to unlearn everything we thought we knew.
Okay, let's look at some cold, hard data so you can see what I'm talking about. Ever since Instagram flipped to a vertical grid, those classic square posts you used to make now get about 60% less reach than vertical content. I mean, think about that. 60%! That one single change made an entire format pretty much obsolete for growth, practically overnight. And it's not just the format. The algorithm's entire value system has flipped. Remember when everyone was reposting popular memes or doing that tag 3 friends thing? That was a legit growth hack. Well, not anymore. Today, the algorithm actively punishes that stuff. It's all about rewarding original, save-worthy content that actually provides real value.
All right, so before we can jump into the how-to, we've got to do a little diagnosis. We need to really understand the new reality of Instagram and get to the core principles that are driving the algorithm and deciding what actually gets seen.
And look, this isn't some slow, gradual shift. The pace has been absolutely wild. Just look at the first half of 2025 alone. In January, bam, the grid goes vertical. By March, they've launched a super powerful AI editing app. And by the summer, they were already testing Google search integration. This is a rapid reinvention, not a slow evolution.
So, the first new rule you have to live by is vertical dominance. And this isn't just about Reels anymore, okay? The entire platform, I'm talking the grid, the feed, everything, is now built for vertical content. If you're not creating in 4.5 or 9.16, you're basically wearing an invisibility cloak to the algorithm.
The second rule, and this one might be the most important, is that originality is king. Instagram is not a redistribution network anymore. If you repost content that has a watermark from another platform, your reach could be slashed by up to 80%. That's huge. The message is crystal clear. Create here, on our platform, or you won't get seen, period.
And the third major shift? AI-powered creation. Instagram is basically handing everyone these super powerful editing tools right inside the app. The new Edits app, with features like Restyle or a built-in teleprompter, makes it so much easier to create amazing stuff. And while that's great, here's the catch. It means the bar for what's considered good quality is going way up for everybody.
Okay, enough with the diagnosis. We get it. Things have changed. Now, let's get to the good stuff. Let's build the solution. This is your new action plan for 2026. This is the new playbook.
So, where do you even begin? Here are the first 4 actions that are going to make the biggest impact right now. 1. Every single piece of content you plan has to be vertical first. 2. You need to spend some real time learning the Edits app. Seriously, it's your new best friend. 3. Stop chasing likes and start focusing on getting saves. And 4. Go through your profile and just get rid of any reposted content. Just delete it.
So when you look at all the different content formats, what's your number one priority? It's simple. It's Reels. Without a doubt, they are still the absolute engine for discovery and reach on Instagram. But listen, not all Reels are created equal. The algorithm is really favoring Reels under 60 seconds that use trending audio. But here's the real secret. The most important metric isn't views anymore. It's saves and shares. You have to ask yourself, is this so valuable that someone would save it for later or send it to a friend? That's the new gold standard. And definitely use the trial Reels feature. Testing your ideas on non-followers before you post is a total game changer. Now, your second priority is probably going to surprise you. It's not static photos. Nope, it's carousels. These multi-slide posts have become an unbelievably powerful way to engage your audience.
And we're talking specifically about educational carousels, the kind that teach something or give you information worth saving. And why? Well, get this. They generate 3 times more saves than a standard post. 3 times! So you're aiming for about 4 to 8 slides, enough to tell a complete story or give a full tutorial. Again, it all comes back to this: design it to be saved.
Now, of course, how this plays out is a little different depending on your niche. If you've got an educational account, you're going to lean into those step-by-step tutorial carousels. For lifestyle brands, it's all about using Reels to show off your products in action. And hey, even for meme pages, the key now is creating original meme formats in vertical templates and then using carousels to get that swipe.
But all these tactics, they're just tools. Behind them is a much bigger shift in thinking. And honestly, this might be the single most important change to understand for 2026. You have to stop chasing followers and start building a genuine community. And you don't have to take my word for it. Just look at the data. Check out how people are actually using the app. More than half their time is spent watching video content like Reels and Stories. People aren't just mindlessly scrolling a feed of pictures anymore. They're there to be engaged and entertained by dynamic content.
This quote right here really is the key takeaway for this whole thing. Private engagement signals now outweigh public metrics. So what does that actually mean? It means someone sharing your post in a DM or saving it to a private collection. That's way more valuable to the algorithm now than a public like or a simple comment. It's all about making content that makes people take a private action.
So, where is this all heading? Well, everything is pointing toward a future that's built on 3 core pillars. These 3 things are going to define what Instagram becomes in 2026 and beyond.
First up, AI is going to get even smarter, moving into predictive analytics that will help you create content it already knows people will love. Second, community is going to get a lot more personal and intimate, with things like group chats becoming way more central. And third, e-commerce is going to become completely seamless, turning Instagram into a place you go to shop for, well, everything. And all of that leaves us with one final, crucial question that should guide your entire strategy from here on out. Are you just trying to build a big audience that passively watches you from a distance? Or are you actively building an engaged community that saves, shares, and actually interacts? Because heading into 2026, the answer to that question is going to determine everything.